Today we are going to understand about the term prodrug. When the drug has poor solubility, permeability, stability, toxicity and drug targeting, then concept of prodrug are used to overcome these serious challenges for the successful development and commercialization of drug molecule. The term prodrug was proposed by Albert in 1958 to describe a compound that undergo biotransformation to give active moiety that is responsible for pharmacological activity. A prodrug is designed with respect to overcome the barrier that hinders the optimal use of active moiety or principle by attachment of pro moiety to the active moiety. Principle of prodrug design. The principle of prodrug design describes the covalent bond linkage between an active moiety and carrier moiety. So the prodrug is usually applied to the compound that are inactive in their parent form, but after administration it chemically transformed to the active derivative. Generally, biotransformation and metabolic processes are there to convert pro moiety to active moiety. The first compound in the form of prodrug was introduced by Kahn and Hepp in 1867. The prodrug was acetanilide, which upon hydroxylation give acetaminophen, biologically active compound of antipyretic nature. The next prodrug was aspirin, which was introduced by Felix Hoffmann in 1897. The aspirin, that is acetyl salicylic acid, is rapidly deacetylated and converted to salicylic acid in vivo and are analgesic and anti-inflammatory in nature. The major objective of prodrug design is improved formulation, that is increased hydrosolubility. Product design is used in improved chemical stability. Product design is used in patient compliance and acceptance. It is used in improved bioavailability and prolonged duration of action. Product design is used in improved organ selectivity and decreased side effects. Product design is used in marketing consideration, that is me too or me better drugs. Rational prodrug design, or in modern era of prodrug design, is widely used to overcome the problems of absorption, distribution and metabolism associated with drugs. Due to problems associated with absorption, distribution, metabolism of drug, this concept is also applied most successfully to facilitate absorption and distribution of drug with poor lipid solubility, to stabilize against metabolism during oral absorption, to eliminate stability and other formulation problems, to promote site specific delivery of drugs, and to lower toxicity effects of drugs. Now, prodrug are classified into two types. First, carrier link prodrug. Second, bioprecursor. Then first, carrier link prodrug. In carrier link prodrug, the inactive carrier group is attached to active drug by covalent linkage, and after enzymatic attack there is release of active drug due to cleavage of covalent linkage. In this figure here, there is formation of carrier link prodrug by chemical synthesis of active drug, and temporary transport moiety or carrier moiety results in covalent linkage between drug and carrier moiety. There is temporary linkage between active drug and carrier moiety. Ester and amides are widely used as a carrier moiety, and it is lipophilic in nature. A small hydrolytic reaction or enzymatic reaction cleavages the covalent linkage between active drug and carrier moiety. Carrier moiety must be non-toxic and inactive, and it has ability to ensure the release of active drug with efficient kinetics in vivo. Means carrier moiety should leave the active drug in vivo by enzymatic reaction. For example, Ampicillin. Ampicillin, one of the main beta-lactam antibiotic, but it has poor absorption when administered orally. So to improve poor absorption properties, the two prodrugs of ampicillin are made, that is pivampicillin and becampiccillin. Both pivampicillin and becampiccillin are synthesized by esterification of carboxylic group with lipophilic group ester. Because of their improved absorption than ampicillin, both are given at low dose. In this structure of ampicillin, when substitution of R gives rise to pivampicillin and becampiccillin having improved absorption. The second is bioprecursor prodrug. This prodrug does not contain carrier moiety, but structural modification of active drug generates a new compound in vivo. The modified compound generates active drug by simple metabolic or chemical reaction. The bioprecursor prodrug undergoes oxidation reduction process of phase 1 metabolism for the generation of active moiety. For example, in the figure, the structure of prontosil gives rise to sulfanilamide, which is a potent antibacterial agent. In the second figure of cyclophosphamide, after phase 1 metabolic process gives rise to phosphoramide muster, which is a potent anti-neoplastic agent. Application of prodrug. There are two major applications of prodrug. The first is application in pharmaceutical and the second is pharmacokinetic application. In pharmaceutical application, the prodrug is used to improve taste and odor. The prodrug is used to change physical form for preparation of solid dosage form. The prodrug is used to reduce pain on injection. The prodrug is also used to enhance drug solubility, dissolution rate and chemical stability. In pharmacokinetic application, prodrug is used to enhance bioavailability and also used to enhance lipophilicity. Prodrug design is used for prevention of systematic metabolism. Prodrug is also used for enhanced prolonged duration of action of drug. Prodrug is used for reduction of toxicity of drugs. Prodrug design is used for site-specific delivery of drugs, for example, specific organs or a specific site in the body. So, in this section, we discussed the term prodrug, their objectives, why prodrug design is necessary, then types of prodrug and their application. So, thank you very much.